It's never too late to start over and rebrand. What's up, you guys? It's Misha from the Spa Blueprint. I am back. It's been a little while, and I wanted to update you guys on some business strategies that you can do with your spa business. Okay, so let's jump right into it. No need to do an introduction. You know who I am, friend. So you may be a point in your business where you're like, it hasn't been working. I've been doing this for a while. It's been a couple of years and I'm just getting by, or I have to do multiple hustles in order to make the income I want to. So you're like, maybe I just need to bring new life into this business. I need to start over, refresh it. And that is what I want to get into today, because it is a perfect time to rebrand and start over. Never feel ashamed or never feel like you're behind or you're a failure just because you want to give your business new life. Because that's all it takes, is you just go over what's not working, what's working, what am I doing, and what do I need to do in order to get my business on point. So if I was trying to rebrand myself, this is what I would do. The first thing that I would do is do a business analysis. What's working and what's not working. Some things you're doing is working, but it's a lot of things that you're doing is not working. So why are you still doing the same things that's not working, doing things over and over, expecting a different outcome? Retire the old business practice. Maybe it's time for something new. Can your business benefit from a new brand identity? Maybe you need to retire what you were doing at first. Maybe what you're putting out there is not connecting with your fans. Maybe they're not connecting with you. So maybe what you have is your brand identity or your brand personality just not connecting with the audience that you want. Maybe you're connecting with a whole nother audience. Whatever the case is, it's time for a new brand identity. The next thing I would do is study my target audience. And that may sound cliche to some of us because I've mentioned this before, but I noticed that a lot of people don't really understand what that means, to study your target audience. So your target audience could be, let's just say, I don't know why I always end up bringing up pregnant women, but they're a very distinct group of people. Pregnant women. Pregnant people are very distinct. So pregnant women, you need to know everything about a pregnant woman, their hobbies, what do they do, what are their things they do, day-to-day tasks, their career, their goals, maybe pregnant women, what do they do on their off time, or what do they see, what are their pain points, what are their pain points, what are their objections. So you need to really get into the mind frame of a pregnant woman, if that is your target audience, and what would attract her to you, because what does she need? Okay, how can you make her safe haven for a pregnant woman? Think about delivery. Think about what doulas do. Think about all the people, the process, and the doctors, and how those people impact their life when a pregnant woman is looking for a doctor. So what would they look for in you? What stages are they going through? How can you be of service to those different stages of your life when you're pregnant and you're having a baby? Think about all of those things. Don't play it small or think about just, you're pregnant, I do pregnancy massage. Boring. A lot of people do pregnancy massage, So are you good at it? And what makes me want to go to you? Why should I trust you with me and my baby? Think about that. So what I want you to do is write down 10 pain points and 10 solutions to those pain points. That's exactly what I would do, so I can understand what is a problem that I'm dealing with at hand and how can I solve those problems so I can communicate with my customers effectively. And sometimes we don't do that. We're just communicating and we're not really getting into the nitty gritty of how can I even service them? What am I even doing? I'm not just a massage therapist. I'm not just a body sculptor. I'm not just an esthetician. I really solve problems. Every business solves a problem. Think about those things. The next thing I would buckle down on is, how do you want your brand to be perceived to the public? So brand perception. So what are your core values? What are things that's important to your brand? How do you want people to feel about your brand? What is the tone of your brand when you speak in your captions or your website? So how do you want people to feel? And that goes along with colors and the colors of your website and the colors of your business. How do you want people to feel? I know you ain't think about that. How do you want people to feel when they look at your business? How do you want them to feel? How do you want them to think? What do you want to think? What do you want your ideal customer to think when they look at your business? Like, all this business, she got it going on. She got all this over. She really is a massage therapist. I can tell. She knows what she's doing. Make people feel comfortable before you even open your mouth. When they look at your website, make people feel comfortable. Okay, the about section, you got about me, how long I've been doing this. I'm a professional. People can take me serious. So how long have you been doing this? How did you get into work being a massage therapist or esthetician or whatever the case is? How did you get into this work? And how are you qualified? That's another thing. How are you qualified? And how do you make people feel safe when it comes to you? How do you want to be perceived? Think about all of those things when you're building your brand. The main message I want you to get from this when it comes to your brand is you want everything to align. So once your customer they booked, they done looked at your website or your social media, everything aligns with each other. So now it's time to meet you. You must align with everything you're putting out. So you can't have like this bright colors and whatever, and it looks like you have a bubbly website. Your website looks like it's very inviting, but then when they come see you, you look dull, and it's like, hey, how you doing? You came for the massage? It's like, girl, you had all these colors and stuff, and you was smiling on the pictures. You look like you was real happy doing a massage, but when I got there, the customer service was like customer service wasn't giving. The customer service just wasn't given. It was given the total opposite of what I perceived the business to be. So everything must align. So now it's time to implement your business strategy and promote. Social media, your captions, your content, everything must align. Everything must align, even on your ads, even on your videos when you're talking or you're speaking or you're talking to the customers. Make videos of you speaking to your customers. Hey, how you doing? What's the day in the life of a customer at your business? Day in the life of a customer at Tiny's Massage just came off the top of my head. But day in the life, and you're following, you got somebody following your customer around, and that POV of a customer coming to you. That's very creative. A lot of people not doing that. It's usually a day in the life of a massage therapist, a body sculptor, or esthetician, but it's never like the day in the life of a customer at Tiny's Massage, at Gigi's Facials, at Ryan's Massage House, whatever the case is. Really dig deep into what you want to be perceived as and write these things down. Have a notebook dedicated to this and really buckle down on what you want, how you want it done. Write it down first and implement the strategy. It's never too late to rebrand yourself. Out with the old, in with the new. Just wanted to encourage you that it's time. It's time. I'm Misha from the Spa Blueprint, and I will see you in the next video.